Hi guys, it's Gav here from dartsplanet.tv. Thanks for joining me today. I've been super excited because I've got the legend Shayne Burgess and he's on dartsplanet.tv today to chat to me and you subscribers. Thanks for joining me, Shayne. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Yeah,
it's a real pleasure to have you on there on the show and chat darts with you. What are you up to nowadays?
Well, working. I still play Super League. I don't exactly set the world alight these days, but I still hold my own, and I've got to go to the odd tournament, and I've been known to nick the old 500 quid here and there. So,
handy money. Is that the Hastings you play for, is it?
Hastings, yeah. Hastings up at the Miller's Arms in Hastings. We've been going donkey's years now. I think their average age is about 104 in the team. And we did win the league, not every year, but we're turning into the whipping boys at the moment. We've got to turn things around.
But you still enjoy it, that's the main thing. Still love your darts.
Yeah, it's getting harder to get up in the morning afterwards, but yeah, I still enjoy it. Yeah.
What are your best moments in darts? Obviously between sort of 97 and 2000 was when you was really flying. I remember watching you loads growing up. One of my favourite dart players at the time you were. So, you know, what was your best moments?
Well, not blowing my own trumpet, but I did win. I won quite a few tournaments, and but one of my ones that really stands out, I made a couple of televised finals and that, but one of the ones that really puts a smile on my face is the Yorkshire Classic.
Okay.
I mean, there's a factory somewhere in Yorkshire where there's a conveyor belt that churns out brilliant dart players.
Yeah.
I mean, they're born to play darts in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And if you can win a tournament up there, you know, you've proved your mettle.
Yeah.
And one day I was sitting in, I live in Hastings, which is miles from Yorkshire, and the Yorkshire Classic's on. I had a free weekend. I thought, well, I'll go up there. Jumped in my car on my own, drove up there, won it, drove back. So, and I really did play well that weekend. So that's one of my ones there. You know, I showed him whose boss that was that week.
Thanks. What year was that again, Shayne?
I think that was about 98, something like that.
Around that
same. I haven't had it highly paid for a long time, but I beat Daryl Fitton in the semi and Ronnie Baxter in the final.
So you beat the Dazzler and the Rocket. So good scouts to win it. Some quality players there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did play well that weekend.
Obviously, 1998, you got to the quarter-final. You did lose to Phil Taylor 4-0. Then 1999, you got to the semi-final and just lost out to Manly 5-4. And then again, 2000 quarter-final in the Wells, losing out to Dennis Priestley 5-4. So, you know, 3 really good runs in them years there.
I did. The game against Manly, it went to the tie-break, I think. That was a cracking game. It was a seesaw. There was loads of big finishes in it, and you know, we weren't hitting the 100 averages like they are now all the time. But we were in the mid-90s, and it was a war of attrition. It was all about mind games, and it was who could hit someone the hardest. And darts back then, it was a war. It was, and Manly done me with the old double top at the end, which hadn't been seen much on television. And
now it's part of the modern game, isn't it?
Well, yeah, he had to hit it, and he did. You know, fair play to him.
One dart Manly. Also, obviously, 1999 World Grand Prix runner-up. Runner-up again in 2000, and then runner-up 2003 in the UK Open again. All losses to Phil Taylor, as many people experienced during that time.
Yeah, it was always Phil. I swear blind. If I'd have had, you know, somebody else in one of those finals, I would have won one of them. You know, I was playing really well at the time, but you know, I wasn't the only one losing to Phil. He was just bashing the life out of everybody. You know, he did for years. We all know. You know, he deserved everything he won. He was head and shoulders above all of us. And so you've got a new generation that have come along now, and they've seen that. You know, when we were playing him, we thought, yeah, he's only on a purple patch. He'll come back down to air level, and he never seemed to go away. And then after about 10 years, you think, no, he's not going away. And then so these new lot come and they know what they've got to do.
Yeah.
He set the bar, and they know exactly what they've got to do, and they do it. They do it.
They do. The standard's incredible now, isn't it? You know, we've got these players performing. That probably leads me on to the next question a little bit. You know, how much has dance changed since you've been playing at the top level? Is it tough to see all the opportunities that the dart players get now and the prize money on offer nowadays? Because obviously back when you were there wasn't the big prize money. You had to chase a lot of tournaments. How much has it changed, you know?
Well, yeah, well, Phil had 60% of the prize money, and then about 40% that we was all sharing around each other. You know, it was hard work. It was hard work, and there wasn't an awful lot of money on offer. What it was really, I mean, the truth was, none of us really. You took your game seriously, but we didn't take the sport of darts. It was a bit of a jolly up, really, because there wasn't a lot of money in it. There wasn't really much to get serious about. So we all took our games seriously, but the actual in between bit was it was a real good laugh. It was everybody was friends. And it was a good time, really, good time. We were pioneers, but we were drunken pioneers.
that sounds good to me. Happy days. Have you got any regrets looking back on anything then, Shayne? Would you say?
I wish I took it a bit more serious. Towards the end, I started to get a bit despondent with it. This is when I dropped out, and I always remember Rod Harrington had come up to me. This is when Barry Earns started getting involved. Rod Harrington came up to me one day and he said, "You're slipping down, Shayne." He said, "If you don't stay in that top 32, the door's going to close, and you're not going to get back in." You know, and I thought, and I was sliding rapidly, and I thought, I wasn't really taking much notice. And he was right. I slipped out that 32, and then all of a sudden they shut that door, and then along came Q School. And no, and that was it. I never got back in after that.
And did you feel you was falling out of love with the game at that time as well, a little bit?
Yeah, I was very, very despondent. I mean, towards the end, I was getting on aeroplanes, and you're flying to America, and you're thinking, I don't want to do this, you know, because you know, it was all right. We've had our jolly up. You can only have so much of a jolly up. Now you want to pay the mortgage. There was nothing. There was nothing there. So it was time to go and get a job, I suppose, and grow up.
I suppose it comes to some. Do you have any plans? Do you have any plans on trying to get back onto the tour? I know you had to go at Q School a couple of years ago and didn't miss out for too much.
I had to go at Q School. A lot of people have been badgering me about it. Go and have a go, And I put a bit of practice in, and I thought, I can do this. I'm ready. But got up there, and I was short. I was just a few. I got about, I don't know. I was about 4 or 6 points short, and there was a couple of games there where I had handfuls of darts at doubles to win. And if I'd have won them, I reckon I'd have got in. And but I wasn't match fit. It was telling on me towards the end.
Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of people there over 4 days as well, isn't it? It's hard going, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is hard work. It's got to be the equivalent to running a marathon. You know, you must walk. I reckon you walk a good 30 miles in them 4 days up down that hockey. So you got no more plans to try Q School again? No, that is it. Door closed. Or are you going to give it one more go? As it happens, I'm moving. I'm moving to St Helens in a few weeks.
Okay.
And on the outskirts of St Helens, and that's not far. I'm about 20 minutes from Robin Park. Yeah, so I might, if I get a sponsor, someone, I might have another go. You never know.
Why not? Do you know what I mean? Like St Helens has got some good players in around it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot to be said. If I can play all day and then sleep in my own bed at night, then that'll do me.
Happy days. Who are your best mates on the tour? You know, that you share a room with and like.
Well, we were all mates. What they used to do, this PDC policy. We all sort of you got a sheet at the next tournament. And they used to. I ended up sharing with Jockey Wilson and Eric Bristow and Bob Anderson, and they just chucked everybody in willy-nilly together. But my main friends on the tour, I suppose, were Graham Stoddart.
Yeah.
And you had Steve Raw.
Yeah, he was Chris Mason's ex doubles partner, wasn't he, for a long time?
Yeah, and they were, and obviously, and towards the end, Reg Harding, because Reg comes from my neck of the woods. Sadly, he's passed away now, but you know, me and him played pairs for years, and me and him, you know, we were like the Bruise brothers. Yeah. Reg was a fantastic player. It was good time.
Great times. Mace told me a little story about when you hadn't got some trousers at one time.
Yeah, I've got a picture of that. Well, I reckon I won more tournaments with other people's trousers on than my own. I always used to. What I used to see this superstition. People say, "Oh, you know, it's dress code today," and if you don't wear the dress code, you'll get to the final. So I used to go there with jeans on and what have you, get to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
I just run around finding someone who's the same stamp as me, some trousers with them. I'd end up winning it. So.
I bet there was so many stories on the tour and that. Like I say, when I spoke to other players and that, some of the stories going back then are just absolutely crazy, aren't they?
Oh, you used to say this. I've got a book coming out soon.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic.
It's final. It should be out in July, and we'll have to be back on when it's out.
Oh, no, not only that. What I'll do is, Shayne, I'll put it on and promote it all through my website and channel and different things and put links and promote it for you and everything.
All right.
Of course I will. Yeah, definitely. I'll be buying a copy. Maybe I can get a signed copy from you.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. And it's not about I beat him, I won that, I played like that. It's not like that. It's all about what goes on the tour. Because I used to have a camper van, and I've been, I used to drive it all around the world, and me and Reg, and all the scrapes we used to get into, and that's what it's all about, really.
That would be an amazing. That's what people like to read, not just around the dance, about what actually went on behind the stories, how it all unfolded, real life things, not just what you see on the telly as two dart players. That's what fascinates me, anyway.
That's it. You can tell Mr. Mason call his lawyer. Yeah.
I'll tell him that. He'll absolutely love it. I've got a few quick fire questions for you. What I want to end with, just some fun ones. What's your favourite film?
My favourite film. The film I've watched about 30 times is Kingpin, believe it or not.
Oh, I love Kingpin. It's fantastic. I love it with the bowler, cut his hand off. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, that is like it. No, I like that. Who's that? Is that Woody Harrelson or something in that, isn't it?
That's it. Woody Harrelson, so this is just a brilliant, brilliant film.
I'll tell you what, I actually watched that a couple of months ago with the kids because they like watching some of the older stuff and that. And I said, I'll tell you what, you guys, you'll like Kingpin, and it was as funny as when I see it all those years ago.
That 30 times.
It's brilliant. What about your favourite food?
My favourite food. Everybody that knows me knows I like a bit of rabbit.
Yeah.
I like a bit of curry, so I suppose rabbit curry, you can't go wrong.
You like rabbit, do you?
Rabbit. I'd live on rabbit if I could. I'd love it. Absolutely love rabbit.
I've never even tried it.
Oh, you're missing out.
Really?
You're missing out. And the liver and the kidneys and everything. Everything I do. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. We, as a nation, we used to eat rabbit, and everyone seems to have.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I'm 42, and I've never tried. There you go, guys. All you watching, maybe try a piece of rabbit.
Never tried. My book as well.
What about favourite music?
Music. Now, another unusual one. I thought of this the other day when I'm driving. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I like a bit of Louis Prima. Have you ever heard of him?
No, I haven't. No. What era is that from?
He's like an entertainer from the 50s.
Okay.
And it's like a little bit of swing and it's real feel-good music you can right get into, especially if you're driving.
Yeah.
You've got to drive, and it's you want to have, honestly, Louis Prima, you want to have a listen.
I'll have a look. My kids get fed up. I listen to 80s all the while, and the kids sometimes, Ellie, my oldest daughter, actually, she's 14, she loves it, but my little boy says, turn that rubbish off, Dad. And I said, I love the 80s, but I'll have to have a look.
I don't like anything, really, but put you in a good mood, a bit of Louis Prima's. It's dated, but it's really good.
There you go. Again, guys, Google it and check that out. What's your favourite sport away from darts?
Well, I don't really have one. I'm not a football follower or anything. I've never really done anything else apart from darts. But I suppose
No fishing, nothing like
what?
that.
No, I'm not really. I've not really followed. Not really followed anything really. I'm a bit boring, but what Tiger Woods has done recently
Oh,
is, yeah, you just can't. You can't make that up.
you
It's
can't.
That's Roy of the Rovers stuff, isn't it? You
Yeah,
know, I mean, he ruined his life. He ruined his life,
yeah,
and then he's got all that back problems and knee operations, and it's the mental side of it, you
yeah.
know, where you've got to drag your brain out, and I've got to get on with this, and what he's achieved, like, well, go down in history. It's
Well, it's
amazing.
incredible, you know. At the final
Yeah,
hole, you know, once he done an away celebrating with his boy, and obviously before when his dad was there,
yeah,
obviously he lost his dad, and now his dad. It was just, and I've never seen him. He's never sort of reacted like that before, and let it all
no,
out. It was incredible, wasn't it?
yeah, it was incredible. It's a little bit fortunate. He was more handed to him than he won it at the end. He didn't exactly smash it, but
No, a couple of them went in the water when they shouldn't done, didn't they?
yeah,
On the same hole, and sort of let him out, let him off a bit. But
you can see, you know, you've got to be in that position to win it, you know, and it was fantastic,
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed every minute. I love all sports, so I'm always glued to the telly. But yeah, that was a fantastic moment. Didn't miss much of that. And last but not least, your sporting icon. Ever had somebody that you look up to?
Uh, well, like I said, all I've ever done is darts, and my sporting icon, well, was Jockey Wilson.
Yeah,
I love.
yeah.
This is the reason I started playing was Jockey, and I have to say, and some years later, I ended up sharing a room with him in Chicago, and which was like my dream come true. And he's just sitting there smoking a Super King in his pants, and I thought, yes, I'm a Jockey Wilson.
Is that? I watched some of the older stuff on YouTube, and it just made me laugh. How Jockey's playing and the fags in his mouth, and you know the beers on there. It's just great to watch, isn't it?
Was so naturally gifted and he was so good. I know he was hard work. He was hard work. He was a bit of a fiery little character, and I almost had a run in with him in this hotel room. You know, he was. Yeah, you had to be on your toes with Jockey, but he was brilliant. Absolutely. As it happens, I actually played him in the first round. I shared a room with him, and I actually drew him in the first round, and I beat him, and he had the raving up.
I bet all you could see when you playing was with the Super King and him sitting there in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And obviously some of these stories are going to be in your book as well, I take it.
Oh, this breaks of it.
It's that I
Absolutely.
cannot wait. I didn't even know it was something that you was doing.
Oh,
Fantastic.
yeah, because like you said, well, I'm not a big Twitter goer. I'm on Twitter, but I'm not. That's where you sort of everything sort of goes mad these days, isn't it? So
Yeah.
what it was, I was got to launch. I was going to try and launch it at the match play in Blackpool, and but as I say, I haven't got anything rolling yet. But it's definitely coming out around then. It's all finished. It's all just
Oh,
being
amazing. Anything I can do, like I say, we'll keep in contact anyway, and I'll help you. That's what I do for a living. I'm a web design brand. So anything I can do to help, get it out there and get it into the dart fans, and I'll even do a video on it with you. We'll hook up, talk a little bit about it, and we'll get it out there for you.
That's brilliant. That's
You're welcome. So welcome. Just before you go, I've just got a quick draw to do because we actually on Darts Planet TV are giving away this Daryl Gurney signed frame. Absolutely fantastic prize. It was 100% free for everybody to enter. We did it on a football card, so everybody got a chance, and it was one with 80 names on, and they are all filled in here now. They went very quickly, so I'm now going to reveal who the winner of the frame is, Shayne. It's a great prize, so let's see. Here we go.
The fix.
The team is Tottenham. It's
Tottenham.
the Spurs. Yeah, Tottenham. I can't even find it on here. Let me have a look. Who is
Talking
the...
about one something.
Yeah. Tottenham's won something. Brilliant. Ariana, who's sitting here, will like that because her partner's a massive, massive Spurs fan. It's just trying to find it because there's 80 names on here. The winner is Jordan S. Jordan S, you have got this Dale Gurney signed frame on its way to you, 100% free and courtesy of danceplanet.tv. Now, for those of you that haven't won, don't worry, there's another link below in this video, and there's going to be another awesome Dale Gurney framed, signed again, that you can take part in, 100% free. So please all have a go and take part in that. Massive thank you for coming on Dance Planet TV today, Shayne. I really appreciate it. I had loads and loads of fun watching you grow up throughout the years. Hopefully one day I can meet you in person, maybe have a beer or something. It would be amazing. I'm really looking forward to your book.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No, it's been a pleasure. For everybody that's watched this video today, I hope that you've enjoyed it. Shayne, what an amazing man he is. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button, leave us a like, don't forget to turn on the notifications, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.